Good day, everyone. How are you all doing? Hope everyone is doing fantastic, feeling groovy, realizing that the government really doesn't love you, and also realizing that pretty much everything you've been told since the day you were born is a lie. It is July the 18th of 2025, 1:01 p.m. Mr. Buzz coming to you from the communist shithole known as Ontario, Canada. If you get anything out of this video, all I ask is that you give me a thumbs up. Help me get the videos out to more people and spread my message far and wide. Thank you very much. Now, today is, this video is about mainly a poll that I want to take. I am wondering if other people notice this phenomenon I'm about to talk about. Let's say you're watching something like Redacted, a big news show. And I don't mean MSNBC or CNN or Fox or any of the slopagandists. That's not real news. That's fake news, or slopaganda, as I call it. I mean real news, like Clayton and Natalie Morris on Redacted, or one of the big podcasts. Maybe Joe Rogan has a good guest on there, or anything like that, where you might actually hear truth. Okay, you're not going to hear that on the mainstream. So I'm talking about places that actually speak truth. Maybe they have a guest on who's, about to blow the whistle on something about the Pokey Pokes or something like that. Whenever they get to the crucial moment and they are about to offer this truth explosion, interference with the broadcast. The video freezes. The audio gets all crackly and you can't hear it. Something happens. Over and over and over and over again. Dr. Drew is one of the ones where this happens to constantly. Certain guests he has, if they're talking about Pokey Pokes, it's going to be more interference in his guest broadcast than you'll ever see. It's unbelievable. He gets nailed with this real bad. But he's not the only one. Redacted does too. It depends on the guest. And it seems to be more when they're talking about Pokey Pokes than anything. But also you could be talking about the CCP, you could be talking about the immigrants that they love so much, or, whatever it is they don't want you to talk about. There will be interference with the broadcast, and you miss what the person is saying. There'll be a whole little section, maybe 10 seconds long, where you don't hear a word. That was the important part. I brought this up to people, and a lot of people have said, yes, I noticed that too. There's no question that's what's happening. Somebody is watching and attacking right at the crucial moments. So it looks like it's just something that's happening. It's like a coincidence, but it's not. If once something happens repetitively enough, you can rule out coincidence, okay? There's actually no such thing as a coincidence in the first place. It doesn't exist. It's a false concept that does not exist. And then we also have equipment failures. Podcasters have been talking about this for the last 5 years. When they have a certain guest coming on, or their show that day is going to be about a certain topic that the evil ones don't want spoken about, somehow their equipment fails. Or they have so many technical difficulties, they can't get the audio to work, that everything just goes to shit on them. It's the same thing for me here. I've had to make some videos 5 and 6 times because audio settings get changed or something. Over and over, depending on what I'm going to talk about. In that case, I believe it's something spiritual happening. I'm not sure who's doing it. You can blame it on the devil himself, maybe, I don't know. But definitely not a coincidence. Michael Knowles has talked about this. Secure Team 10, Tyler, I can't remember his last name, but he's got a UFO channel. All kinds of wild things have happened to him since he's had that channel. But he's talked about this too, when he had Jeremy Corbell on there talking about UFOs and different things. Equipment failures and interference in his broadcast interviewing his guest. I see it over and over and over and over. And I'm wondering, do other people notice this too? Redacted is one of the most common places too. Depending on who Clayton Morris is interviewing, you might miss half the interview because of this interference, the screen freezing, and he'll be like, we missed what you said. Can you repeat it? And the guest will repeat it, and it'll happen again. It's like, whoa. There's no way it's a coincidence. It's definitely somebody is interfering with truth explosions. They don't want to see them. They don't want to hear them. They don't want you to hear them. So let me know if you've noticed this. I mean, once you see something happen like that, right at the crucial moment, 20 times in a row, it's pretty safe to say somebody's doing that. So do you notice this? Do you just pass it off as a coincidence every time? Or do you go, yeah, that person was just about to say some truth that they didn't like, obviously. I mean, I've even heard them mention it in the interviews. Like, seems that they don't want this one sentence put out into the ether, obviously, because every time you try to repeat what I've asked you, it happens again. I've seen some people try to repeat something 3 times and still interference all 3 times. They never get to say it in the interview. It's pretty wild watching this stuff. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what kind of, like, it might be someone in YouTube itself, or could be some cyberpunk who knows how to do a cyber attack and make that happen. I have no idea. No idea. Maybe it's something spiritual. That could be too. I do not know. I do not know. The demonic realm can interact with this realm in many ways. So possibly we get some demons, internet demons. The witch I used to know in Australia used to call them little digital bastards. Those little digital bastards. Little digital demons. Yep. And they would interfere with her all the time, and with me. And yeah, I totally believe that. So let me know what you think. Is it all just a coincidence? Am I just imagining it? Or do you notice the same thing? Interference when there's about to be a truth explosion. Here's a truth explosion for you. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.